Alright guys, I want to talk about something fishy and interesting about this DJI lighter system that I discovered. I kind of messed with it like this before, but I never noticed this. So check this out. As of right now, we connected the way we're supposed to. We got normally this wire where you would plug in your Raven Eye connected to your lighter system, and the middle hole right here is connected to your motor, right? So everything works the way it's designed. You can see it's kind of focusing on me. If you look at the motor, it's out of focus right now. You can see right here a little square chasing my face, right? We can lock it. The gimbal gonna just follow me, focus at the same time, as designed, everything cool. And pay close attention to this little screen. You guys can see how this square following me, right? That's goes off this little camera, right? Obviously sees me and it following me, plus mixture of this lighter system as well, I assume. So now let me show you something weird. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna unplug this wire for lighter system, as you guys see right here, and plug it directly to the motor, as if we would in order to have the lighter system running independently from the gimbal, right? Minus the motor getting powered by this middle port, which is not really a data port, it's just the middle like power port. I mean, obviously there's some data going to the motor, but anyways, you guys still see it's following me out of focus right here. I'm putting my hand in front of it, right? It does out of focus. I can switch to manual. I already tested and use it with the wheel. But now the weird part is that lighter system technically not plugged into the gimbal, but look, the square is still tracking my face. Explain me that. It's literally tracking my face. Like I go to the right, it goes to the right. I go up and down and all that, but it's pitch black. Therefore, it tells me that it's not the lens that's tracking the face, it's the lighter system that's tracking the face. And somehow the data is passes through the motor back to the gimbal, right? Therefore, DJI should be able to make this lighter work same way as if it would work on a DJI 4D, and you probably can make everything kind of like on all this fancy technology that they invented. They're probably gonna drop it on us and reveal the whole big old firmware update, I hope, because it's kind of nifty and really interesting how this thing works. So let me know what you guys think about this. Am I tripping here, or you think something big and awesome coming our way and gonna change the world of videography? Got to add one more thing. It does track my face, right? But if I lock it, it doesn't follow me. So it needs the camera somehow to follow you, but it still sees you and see what you're doing, which makes absolutely no sense. Like, if it already knows that my face is right there, you might as well just track me, bro. Might as well just track me. But no, it doesn't. Peace. Okay, I'm not done yet. I keep adding to this and it's getting weirder and weirder. So now I actually plugged in the motor to where you normally would plug in your lighter, and I continue on running to the lighter from the motor, and guess what? You get same exact effect. But now look, there's some weird glitches with the two squares. I guess I have a split personality and it's catching both of them. But look, it still works. Out of focus. Works like shit, but it works. It's probably not enough voltage for this motor to even turn this freaking lens. And yeah, still tracking me, even though it's connected to that, so it doesn't really care what's plugged into, it still works. Guys, this shit is getting wild. At this speed, I don't know how long this video gonna last. Now I keep adding to it. Now I did something wild, and auto tracking works, but check this out. So I ran the cable from lighter port to the motor, but the opposite side of it, not the one that's instructed by DJI, the opposite side. And then I ran lighter from there, I ran the lighter cable from the motor opposite side to the lighter, right? Now check this out. There's some like wild stuff going on, almost if it's trying to see me, right? But it's probably not enough voltage. But guess what? Tracking and autofocus works. Look at this. Now that's just purely insane to me. There's some wild shit that's happening in these gimbals, and they can probably definitely give us what we want just with a firmware update. Guarantee you. Check this out. Yeah, I can see what I'm doing there, but hey, it's tracking me. And the focus works too. Poorly. Really poorly, but it works. That is insane. So yeah, one more time. From the lighter port, I ran the wire to the opposite side of the motor, not the one recommended. And then from there, another cable to the lighter, and ta-da! We're using one port with the tracking. Yep. Flex spot or wide, and you can see it's tracking my face. Freaking nuts.